Okay, so welcome back. Yes, we're gonna get back to doing work on the trailer. Woo! Okay, so back from my holiday road trip, and this is the weather that I've come back to. It's super fantastic, and what I've been doing for the past 2 days is actually dealing with my house flooding. So I kind of haven't really got any work done on the trailer that I wanted to do. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna weld the actual mudguard bars on. And then I'll start sheeting out my mudguards. I went to go and get the sheet today to deck the trailer, and apparently they didn't actually have anyone there that can pick up sheet steel out of the rack and put it in my ute for me, or cut it. So yeah, it's weird that you live in a major city and they can't seem to manage to do that. But anyway, so yeah, we'll crack on. I've got some grease there, I'm gonna grease the wheel bearings as well. Just left them outside dry, and it's been raining while I've been gone. Ooh, so I'll have to clean the bearings up properly, and then I'll grease them from there. But yeah, so we're going to get into that. That's all I can do right now, and yeah. Alright, I don't know if you'll be able to notice this, but I'm that wet. So went to start working on the trailer, and water started coming in my shed. That's how much it was raining. It filled up the drain out the front, and then all the drains blocked up, and then now I look like this. Excellent. So yeah, who knows when I'll get around to actually starting working on the trailer, because I'm busy playing with my drains. Oi, red dog. And look, this thing is feral and wet because she wanted to run around and try and bite the rain. Jesus Christ, never ends. Okay, fresh from trying to avoid floods at my place. Yay, that's been fun. I've only got one side of the trailer, sort of not even halfway done yet, but I'll at least show you where I'm at. So what I've done is I've welded the frame out now for where the mudguards are going to get sheeted in. Now, I wasn't going to completely frame it in from there to there and make it a completely solid mudguard. I want it to still have some kind of movement and stuff. But what I am going to do is I am going to sheet it over, and then it's going to have a hard edge on it. So the edge will come down and cover the posts anyway. So yeah, got the little shorty one at the front so that I can run a sort of panel in like that type thing. From there to there. Got a little bit of extra room. Yeah. So went and picked up a heap of other stuff that I needed today. So a heap of paint, some chain for it. Yeah, some more consumable stuff. Some little shackles for it. Got wheel bearing grease as well, so that I can grease the wheel bearings on and put all them together properly. But yeah, that's kind of roughly how it's going to look. Yeah, I think this one's slightly on the piss, but we'll square that one up. But yeah, so that's how it's going to look, and hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow I've got some sheet in the corner here for the shed, so I'll be able to use that to at least sheet in the mudguard so you can at least sort of see where I'm coming from. But yeah, you get that idea there of how it's going to be. So yeah, cool. All right, well, I'm going to pack it up for the night. I was going to go back in and watch the Big Bash, but since I'm a Renegades fan and they're getting absolutely wild, probably not going to do that. Might go in and yeah, see what Red Dog's up to and watch a movie. Whew. All right, fingers crossed for tomorrow that it's not raining like a psychopath, and yeah, I can get a lot more done on this. Okay, so I've sort of half finished one guard now, so there you can see it. Like, I haven't finished welding it on or blending it in. I'm actually going to blend that top section in so that it's like a seamless transition. Got the return lip on it there. It's a little bit rough because obviously I had to bend it in my vise because I've got nothing else to bend it with. But yeah, Hammer and Dolly will fix all that up. I'll square all that up. But I've kind of ran out of like material. I've probably got the back section left in this piece here, type thing, but that'll be about it. I've then got to build the little winglet piece in here. It goes in there, and then the same on the back. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. It's crazy hot and muggy, and yeah, I've just decided, you know what, I've definitely had enough for the day. Obviously still waiting on the rest of the sheet, which is not going to come until next week. Yay. So yeah, but I can probably continue painting out the frame, I guess. Welded in the spare wheel carrier bar there with a little plug holder. So yeah, that's where we're at now, and look, I don't think it looks too bad. Yes, the inside of it's still going to be open. I might sheet that in as well, but I've got to wait on the other sheet to turn up. So work out what I've got left. Might sheet it in, might not. I'm thinking about just leaving them open anyway. I don't think they'll get too sad, but if they do, I'll sheet them in. It's just how it is. So yeah, the mission continues. Right now I am hot and I'm going to sit down and have a nice cold drink. Phew. Okay, hang on. Turn the welder off. Anytime soon now. Done. All right, so here's where we're at on the driver's side. Haven't ground the back side of that up. Obviously ran out of steel to make that back fender section. Fender's made there. Yep. And then ran out of sheet to do that. I may have enough in my leftover piece to make the front section, but I highly doubt it. Got my the front wheel lock for the bike. I need to modify a bar in the back there. So initially this width between these two bars here, I'd measured out off the design for this wheel chock from Supercheap, but I must have, well, I bought this one years ago, so obviously they've changed sizes now, so I'm gonna have to weld another bar in there just so I can bolt that back section to it, but that's no real biggie. All right, come around here and yeah, there's all the right hand side structure done now too. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Super hot, super muggy. I've finally paid for the sheet to sheet the trailer in. Whole big debacle over that. So massive big town, Cairns is, right? A week for them to cut one sheet up for me. I couldn't even buy the sheet initially and then just bring it home and cut it up myself. So I've just waited, and yeah, that's where we're at now. But I'll have enough sheet to sheet in the trailer, do all the right hand side mudguard and the two sections over there. Like I said, I might try and pinch that front one off with a bit of the scrap there. May have enough, but we'll see how we go. But yeah, motoring along nicely. Like I said, now it's just waiting on steel from Tonkins. So yeah, like I've got to clean it up a bit more. Yes, I've painted it black. The trailer is going to be black, but yeah, it's not like the greatest of paint jobs, but it's more just so that it doesn't stop it going rusty while it's humid as hell here. So yeah, they're all tucked on. I'll finish welding them on once I square them all up. But yeah, it's kind of where we're at. Oh, and I've still got to finish welding my ramp up too. But that's about it. Getting horrendously close now. Woo! Okay, so I just got the phone call I've been waiting for. Finally, the steel for the deck is ready to be picked up. And also the other mudguard, I guess. Look at it that way. I guess now that we've got pretty much all we need to put it together, there's kind of no real excuse to not finishing it. So today might be a big day. It's Friday. Well, we've got the weekend anyway. Try and smack it all together. And then, fingers crossed, Tuesday, I can get it in for a roadie. Will be you'll see me pulling up into the shed in Tonkins. so we're in Tompkins. Let's go and find Mitchell and get our steel. Okay, take two. So we're not going into the main part. We're going to go around the corner to the laser cut section. But we're close. We are ridiculously close. I just want my steel, damn it. And not to scrape over this speedo. Nope, we good. Laser pickup area at the back. Oh yeah, boy. Okay, so there's my steel. So the one's laying down, they're the deck pieces. That's the off-cut piece. And check this out. Finally, a place actually spelt my name right. Woo! Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to cut another bar to weld in there for the front wheel hanger for the bike. Weld that in, and then I'm going to lay the deck pieces over and notch them around the axle step downs and weld them on. Okay, so sunny Sunday, not really, it's nice and cloudy out there. It's been raining most of the day, so it's kind of been good. At least it hasn't been ridiculously hot. It's been stupid muggy though. So, all right, okay. So, here's where we're at. So, basically all the left-hand side of the trailer is at least stitched on, not completely welded yet. And then I've got everything aside for the left-hand side, sorry. And yeah, so the right-hand side is pretty much together. And then what I'll do next is start, boxing some of these things in, start drilling holes to mount my tie-down points and stuff like that. But yeah, now you can actually see the shape of it and everything like that. So look, it'll give you an idea. So if you just maybe like cover up like that and go, pow, look at that, what a trailer. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I really wanted to have this finished by at least this afternoon, but yeah, super muggy in here, and I don't think I'm going to get it all. Like, I might spend some time tonight welding it up, but that's kind of where we're at least. I'll bend these parts here, the top, or the back and the front part for the mudguard. I've got this front section here cut out that goes in there, and the rear section that goes in there. So it'll be all stitched up like that one, and then yeah, making progress. And then all I have to do last off is slide the other deck half on, measure around the axle bar, and then out to the edge of the frame, trim that out, make that return lip on the inside like I did on that one, and finally weld it all together, and then spend some time cleaning it up, and then I can paint it and do what I was gonna do, like I said on my road trip video, if you watch that. Surprise about what I'm gonna put on the mudguards and stuff like that. So yeah, cool. So all for this girl to go riding around on. So yeah, it's exciting, it's getting there. I know, dragged ass, I get it, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. Okay, so super hot, but I've literally only got the passenger side of the deck to weld on now. Okay, so got our infill panels on, mudguards are on. They're all not finished welded or anything like that, so yeah, I'm sure that people in there will pick the death out of that, but I mean, yeah, that's it in a nutshell, really. Like I said, I've got this deck piece, the infill piece onto the chassis rail to weld up next on that side, stitch the deck on, and then we're ready to go. I don't think I'm going to get it all done in this episode, otherwise we're going to be here for days. So got kind of screwed around with the steel, waiting for that. So yeah, that's why we're in the position we're in. Hello, sunshine. There it is. Woo. Yeah, so I'm going to go around and start finish welding some of this stuff up now, and weld the infill panel piece on, and then stitch my deck on. And then we have one completed trailer. So yeah, that's where we're at. So like I said, I think that's where we'll finish it up for this episode. I mean, I was hoping to have it all done and everything like that, but I've still got to finish welding it, then paint it. I'm obviously not going to paint it in my carport either, so yeah, I've got to get that place sorted out too, so I can quickly spray it all, and then I can put my stickers on there that I've made for it. So yeah, that's it. And whew, it's been a roller coaster ride. Apologies, it's taken a while to get this part 4 out. Yeah, it was, you know, the Christmas trip that kind of put a stop to that. Otherwise, I probably would have had this done by now. So yeah, I was due to take it in for rego tomorrow, but that's not going to happen. I mean, it's just not. So I've got way too much work left to do on it before I can take it in and get it registered. So I'll end this one. Next one will be, the trailer will be painted. I'll fit all the tie down points. My front wheel carrier, that needs cleaning up, probably needs Jesus. Needs some new bolts to bolt it to the trailer with anyway. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at, and we'll leave it from there. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and share it around with your mates. And yeah, hopefully the next time you see this, it'll have a number plate on it. All right, guys, catch.